Question right over here.
Good morning, Bob Reynolds from Putnam Investments. You were a presidential commission and delivered your report in December. How surprised were you that your commission gave the president tremendous coverage to do something, and it wasn't even mentioned in the State of the Union? And I'd like to hear your reaction to that, because it was, I think, an unbelievable opportunity for him to really take control of this problem.
If you think you were surprised, you should have looked at us. As I said, I negotiated the budget for President Clinton. And, every investment banker will tell you the key to success is knowing your client and defining success up front. So I knew what success was on his part, and so I could go in there and negotiate the deal. I did not know President Obama, and neither did Alan. And so we spent a tremendous amount of time up front with him and with his economic team defining success, because we didn't want to come back with a plan that was here and they'd be here and the whole deal would fall apart. That just doesn't do anybody any good. And we negotiated a deal that, again, got a majority of Republicans to vote for it, so he had plenty of cover on the other side, that exceeded every single one of the goals that he gave us. And so I fully expected them to grab hold of it and say, that's great. If it had been President Clinton, he'd have said, God, I created this. This is wonderful. It's all my idea. And so we were really surprised. And, my belief is that most of the members of the economic team strongly supported it. They got it. And like every White House, there's a small cabal of people that surround the president that he trusts and works with, and I believe it was the Chicago guys, the political team, that convinced him that it would be smarter for him to wait and let Paul Ryan go first, and that he would look like the sensible guy in the game. We then expected before the State of the Union that when he did the stimulus, that would be a great time to say, not only, look, we're going to do this to get the economy moving forward, but we have to do it within the context of long-term fiscal reform and responsibility. And he didn't. So we then were sure it was going to be in the State of the Union. And again, if you remember the State of the Union, he talked about the real need for this country to invest in education and infrastructure and high-value-added research to be able to compete in a knowledge-based global economy. And he's right about that. But he left off a part, we have to do it in a fiscally responsible way. We live in a world of limited resources, and limited resources mean choices and priorities.